The G-straps. Actually.
The G-strings?
Let's start that one over. I'm gonna... Hey guys, my name is Lloyd and I want to welcome you to this very first installment of Jumpstart Abs. Today I'm going to be going over a 15-minute workout that's going to get your body rocking. We're going to do some compound exercises, we're going to throw in some high-intensity abs training to really increase your metabolism to have you burning fat throughout your entire day. Before I get started, I want to tell you a little bit about my program, Jumpstart Abs. It's an exclusive program that we designed just for you guys. When you think about nutrition plans and you think about dieting, this is totally set apart from anything that you guys have seen out there. First of all of our programs come with one-on-one FaceTime interviews, Skype calls, once a week check-ins. This is basically a lifestyle program. It's not one of those cookie-cutter diet programs that you see online from these online trainers and these gurus who pretend they know shit about nutrition when you kind of look at their bodies and I don't know. Me personally, I couldn't hire a trainer that's not in shape and not practicing what they preach. Me, for instance, I love working out. I'm passionate about it. It's part of my lifestyle and I incorporate it into everything that I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through those workouts today so you can see what my actual workout routine is. This is how legends are made. Make sure that you guys get a good stretch before you get into the gym. Don't just start going in there lifting heavy weights and pull something and hurt yourself. Be smart about it, guys. Get you a good stretch in. I like to go ahead and stretch my lats out. I sit here and do this exercise for about a good 30 to 40 seconds. And I just breathe in and out, nice, deep, slow breaths. And kind of just take your mind to another place because essentially when you guys are working out, you want to make that mind and muscle connection. To me personally, if you're not making that mind and muscle connection, you're in there just wasting your fucking time. I'm gonna stress this, we work to be better. If you're not growing, you're dying. Make sure you listen to Tony Robbins. All right, I'm gonna start with our first circuit here. I'm gonna run through some pull-ups. With heavy compound exercises like pull-ups, I like to get in between the 8 to 12 range. So we're gonna do 5 sets of those. Check it out, let's go. First, I'm gonna start with a nice wide grip. That's my first set there. First round of pull-ups, 10 reps. I'm gonna catch my breath for a second. Not that I need to, but we wanna constantly make sure that we keep moving. All right, so we're gonna move into our next exercise here. We're gonna pick our heart rate up a little bit more. I'm gonna do some mountain climbers. So we're gonna go for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. So you wanna make sure that you start in a plank position. Make sure your body's totally aligned. And we're just gonna bring our knees into our chest. Getting stronger. This is how legends are made. So my next exercise, guys, I'm gonna start off with some dips. Same thing. We're gonna go to failure, but we wanna try to keep in that rep range of 10 to 15. That was our third exercise. My heart rate's starting to increase more. It's getting a little bit hard for me to talk and getting a little gas, but that's how you know it's working. And you keep going, all right? So just allow yourself to catch your breath before you're moving right into the next exercise. I always set a bar for myself. You always have to supersede that level. If you start here and you barely get there, you haven't met that standard yet. You want to meet that standard, exceed it, and set a higher standard for yourself. So we're gonna do 10 burpees. All right, let's go. So what I recommend is you take a 60 to 90 second break, get yourself some water, regather yourself mentally, and go for another round. One of my favorite ab exercises on the TRX. I went on Amazon and I bought these G-straps. I think I paid about $30 for these. So we're gonna go through one of my favorite exercises here on the TRX straps. I like to do knee tucks. Now this really forces me to engage my core, not just my abs, and my whole body because everything is under pressure. We're gonna go run through this, okay? Set yourself up in a plank position. Make sure that your hands are directly under your shoulder blades, knees in your chest. So now that's round 1 of 5. Keep them nice and tight. Amsterdamus. So one of the common questions that I get, how do I stay so lean? It's discipline, it's desire, it's determination. I have all those 3 qualities. So with those 3 qualities, that enables me to stay in nice lean shape all year round. We're gonna jump into our second exercise here on the TRX straps. We started off with knee tucks, so now I'm gonna start doing pikes. So now we're gonna run through 5 rounds of pikes. We're gonna try to get in between 15 reps because that's the minimum that we set from the previous set. So stay with these guys. Always set a standard for yourself. You have to push it. I know it may burn, it may hurt. You may be talking yourself down like you can't do it. Just push past it. Stop talking. Get inside your head. Push yourself past that mentality. Push yourself to failure. Let's go. Another thing too, guys, is like people always ask me, man, what motivates you? For one, I motivate myself, but I'll tell you what really motivates me. I love when I walk to a pool party and I take my shirt off, and you guys know that wow factor that I'm talking about, where people look at you and they're like, they do that double take, like, what the hell is that? Like, yeah, that's the wow factor I like to create. So follow me, let me show you how I get it done. Oh, yeah, we are the wildest ones, yeah, we're just the ones that you know. So what we live for right there. Angles. But sometimes when you work out and you push yourself to an outstanding level, you don't need no angles because you're gonna look 3D and those angles are gonna speak for themselves. Come over to our third exercise. Still gonna use the G-straps, but this exercise here is gonna be a little bit more challenging because remember, every exercise that you do, you wanna challenge yourself. You wanna reach a level of outstanding and supersede that, all right? So now I'm gonna do some knee tucks, but instead of having both my feet engaged in the apparatus, I'm only going to use one leg. The other one's going to be holding up just off of core strength, and we're going to really attack our midsection right now. Let's get it. My midsection right now is on fire. It burns so good. You hear that? It's that ripple effect. If you don't have that ripple effect, you ain't working hard enough. 3 exercises on the G-straps. Now we're gonna move over to my final and favorite exercise for abs. We're gonna do some hanging leg raises. Now with the hanging leg raises, they mainly attack the lower portion of your abs, but commonly they also attack your obliques. And if you get your legs up high enough and you get a good enough contraction, you're gonna feel a little bit in your top abs also. Let's get it. Last exercise, guys. So on this last one, you wanna make sure that you push yourself to an even higher level. Now, I like to switch my hand grip on these to give me a little bit of a challenge. The traditional way, everybody likes to give a super no hand grip, but I like to reverse mine. Give myself a little bit of a challenge, forces me to flare my lats out a little bit more and really get that contraction that I need in my obliques. All right, let's go. Jumpstart abs, baby. Make sure you guys tune into the next episode because we're going even harder. Desire, discipline, determination. It'll take you a long way in your life, not just in fitness. Peace out. There is a savage that is high.